Chicken&Rice Podcast ASMR. We're back with episode 40-something. I don't know what number it is. It's been a lot of podcasts, but we're back. I'm playing. It's the Chicken and Rice Potter. We're here with Mr. Ali Star, my very temporary guest host. We actually kicked him off, and now he's back. That's why it was so long that we didn't do a pod for, because I kicked him off. And then I was like, oh, I got to get him back on. So we got him back here. I think it's this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm thinking about titling this one, The Fall Off Needs to Be Studied.
The fall off?
The fall off needs to be studied. Because I think everybody's falling off. If you're not Sam Solik right now. We talked about this shit last time. But, not because I got a comment in my live last night. Said, you fell off. And I was like, damn.
That's crazy.
I'm like, damn, you're right, bro. But,
I wouldn't even say it's like, I guess this is, and this will kind of bring me to the ghost topic is, I guess if you look at it in a short-term sense, like, yeah, we've fallen off. But the thing is, I know that I'm not making content just to be an entertainer. Like, I will be doing this for the next 10, 20 years.
yeah.
Like, you're still going to see me making content 20 years from now. You might not see so-and-so. You know what I mean? Not saying Sam doesn't love fitness as well. I'm just saying in this space, there's a lot more entertainers than there are people that are just really into fitness and, like, just want to do this forever.
Yeah, it's like in the eyes of the viewer, you could have fell off, but you don't really fall off unless you actually quit.
Stop. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, our engagement's lower. But again, what I would say is, in the long run, I'm building a little bit more of a community by just sticking it out.
Yeah.
Because, again, I'd like to think that 5-10 years from now, you're still going to be like, damn, dude, this guy's been making content for years. Like, he's just not stopping.
And all it does is build your credibility more, you know?
Yeah. So, yeah, like, my engagement's down. It's really down, bro. I get comments sometimes where they're like, are you bot followers?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because my engagement is not, in terms of proportions, like, to views on videos to how many followers I have, it's not, like, what it should be, but
it is weird because we both have that same thing where we kind of have, like, such a high follower number for the amount of views that we're getting. It doesn't really, like, make sense or add up, but it's like, I don't know why. I think it's just because
it's weird because every time we'll have bursts, like, where you get, like, 10,000 followers, like, where you go from 80 to 100, like, something thousand where you're at now. Like, I went from 89.8K to 113K. Then my engagement started falling off, and I went all the way down to 110K.
I was going to say, the more I post now, the more I lose followers. I was at 108 last year.
Bro.
Like, at the beginning of last year, I was at 108K, and I woke up, like, the other day. It went from 104 to 103. So I'm at 103, so I'm down 5K since, like, the beginning of the year, which is, like...
So it's weird. Like, I'll have boosts where I'll get, like, 40,000 followers, and I'd say the next jump I might get to, like, 150K or something like that. I guarantee you, I almost, like, ride that engagement. Like, I'll have views for, like, a couple weeks after that first video that, like, blows up, that, like, leads to that jump in followers. But again, I think at least my inference from it is I don't make solely entertainment-based content. And your content is more entertainment-based, but again, it's not like every video you're doing something trendy or, like, doing a short-form clip or, like, trying to make a viral video. You know what I mean? So I guess that's where it separates, like, bro, my aim is not views when I post a video. Like, truthfully, I don't think... There's moments where I have, like, oh, this is going to be a viral video. But when I edit the video or I'm filming it, my idea isn't, well, how can I get as many people to just view this?
Yeah.
I mean, it's more so like, how can I get as many people to watch this, but how can I help people? So I guess, again, with less entertainment type content and more, like, value-driven content, it's more of, like, a slow game. Yeah. At least in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel you. I think when you post a video, it should be, what is this for? What is this providing to the viewer? And then how can I make it engaging enough to not necessarily get more views, but just, like, get more people to see it? I guess that's the same thing, but, like, just more just more engaged. Like, what's gonna keep people like more engaged in the video so that it gets pushed to more people, so it can help more people.
100%.
Not to just go viral, because like we for the most part, our shit that goes viral, what is it most of the time? It's like a fucking rare coincidence in which there's like a wholesome ass moment in the gym, and we catch it on film, which is like very rare. So it's like once in a
blue moon,
fucking couple months a lot of the time, right? Because you had the one video where the dude came up to you asking about like shoulders, right?
Yeah.
And that's probably going to got the most views out of like your past
recently
10 videos,
100%.
for example, right?
But not every day somebody's doing that to me to where I get some type of quality ass video like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like, then people think it's like faked and shit. It's like, bro, we don't get those videos unless, like I said, like every couple months or so. Like it's
not
be
like every time somebody asks me a question, my camera's on.
I was about to say that same shit, bro. We talk to so many people off camera in the gym, and it's like, if we would have been filming, you could have got that content. But it's like,
I'm also not the guy that's going to be like, hold on, let me stop this conversation and go set up my camera real quick. And I swear to God, people do that.
No, and I swear to God, people stage this shit. They'll like stage like some dumb shit like that of just like wholesome moments, or like them going up to somebody in the gym and being like, yo, bro, can I help with your form? Or like, can I do that? Like, a lot of that shit is probably staged, you know, but it's like, I'm not that down bad to go viral on TikTok to like stage shit, unless those ads were like staged. That shit was like supposed to be a joke, though.
I was also, you could clearly tell that was a joke.
Yeah.
I would also say being lean helps a lot.
We're jumping right to that. Hell yeah.
Well, dude, it's valid.
Alex Eubanks.
I'm just saying, being lean does help a lot. People want to see people that have crazy cut genetics and that look gnarly. And
I mean, it's night and day difference when I'm lean and when I'm not.
But I'm saying like prep lean. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you started blowing up when you were prepping for your first show.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that your content is solely based off what you look like, but no fucking doubt, I guarantee you, both of our videos will start blowing up more frequently the more gnarly we look.
Yeah.
And not saying that we don't look gnarly right now. I would just say for the general viewer, like, again, the video I made yesterday where I was like, you look at somebody that's 240 pounds in their off season, fucking huge, but most people look at him and go, he don't even look like he's that like that enhanced. You know what I mean? Like, but then you see somebody that's 180 pounds that might even be natural, like you on prep, and they're like, holy shit, dude. Yeah. Holy shit, dude.
Even after
and that's where that's where the views are coming from, that holy shit factor. You know what I mean? Because most people don't have the knowledge to look at somebody that's 240, kind of fluffy but fucking huge, and go, wow, imagine what he's going to look like when he's prepping. You know what I mean? Like, again, that guy, oh God, what is the guy that's been going viral on TikTok lately? The dude from Alpha Land who like pec decks the full stack plus 3 plates on it with a gym pin, Alec or whatever.
I don't know.
The Alec guy has been going viral. Dude, that dude is like 250, I think like 240, 250 right now, like 6 foot off season, fucking huge, but he's rowing like 4 to 5 plates, like rowing, bro. And like in his comments, you'll see like, you're even like, sometimes people will be like, you're on gear, da 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 da, like, and it's like, bro, just because dude isn't fucking dick skin lean does not mean he doesn't have a crazy physique. Yeah. Like, that's insane. But again, it's that misconception of like, not even to use TNF as a bad example, he's usually lean most of the time. I'd venture to say that's why a majority of his content blows the fuck up. Yeah. Because he's pleasing to look at. Yeah. And again, the general viewer is going to see somebody that's lean.
I feel like he also has like no offense, because his content's just not for me. I feel like he also has like that like kind of annoying tone that kind of like itches people's brains to when they watch his videos, when he like critiques people's shit or some shit. It's kind of like he probably gets a lot of hate comments, I would assume. Just because of like his, I know he has a lot of supporters and shit for sure, but it's like, I feel like the way he like talks, and I think he said it before that
I get hate comments because of the way I talk. Because I talk aggressively to the camera, if you see how I talk, it's almost like I'm yelling at you. That's what I think. I
saw a clip where he was like, I think something along the lines, or like in person, he's a lot more like chill. He doesn't like talk like that, and he's like said it himself. But in his videos, he's kind of like, I don't know what kind of tone to call it other than like a slightly like annoying tone. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like
smart ass.
It kind of it kind of like
Snarky.
ticks people off to the point where.
Well, the other day when he made a video, he was like, and it was a great video. But again, I can see what you're saying because he was talking about some dude made a video of a Nautilus like plate loaded press, and he was like, doing a plate loaded press does not represent your upper extremity strength. And that's a fucking dumb statement. Like, okay, what does it represent then? You know what I mean? Like, you know, he was like, the barbell bench press actually represents your upper extremity strength. You know what I mean?
TNF said that or someone else?
There's somebody else. But when TNF stitched the video, he was like, he did his thing where he's like, he let him talk. The dude was like, don't do a plate loaded press because it's not a representation of your upper extremity strength. And then TNF paused it and he was like, compared to what? Fake strength?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like he has a point.
Yeah.
But also I think not even answering the question, but he positions himself in a way of like, compared to what? It makes people want to watch it more because he doesn't even give an answer. He's almost just like drawing them in more. Do you see what I'm saying?
It's all like a thing. And then going back to the lean thing, even when I ran the mini cut we just did, bro.
But that's a little different, bro. I'm talking like.
No, I'm saying like the amount of people that slide up on my shit and have commented on my TikToks and be like, bro hopped on, and like they're genuinely convinced I hopped on because I got slightly leaner after I actually like bulked
cut
for
your
a
calories
consistent amount of time. Because when I was fucking fat, they weren't saying that shit.
Dude, people.
I cut a little. I wasn't even like super lean, bro. I cut like a little bit back to show off what I've like been fucking building the past like over a year bulk or whatever we've been doing. However long it's been,
dude.
And it's like fucking gear accusations, and I'm like over here 164 pounds or whatever I was at the end of the mini cut. 164 pounds getting gear accusations. Like, bro, come on.
That's and also what I think people don't understand. Being 160 pounds, having a good physique, and like looking good is not indicative of you being on gear. Like
it's very attainable.
The difference between 160 pounds and the difference between 215 pounds of tissue is a lot.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I'm saying. Like you're like an inch taller than me and you're like 220, right? What are you right
216 this morning.
216, bro. And I'm like 167 probably.
Yeah, I'm dense, bro. Like I'm dense. You know what I mean? And that's you don't get that fucking big and heavy without gear.
Yeah.
Well, like you don't. You're not going to be 5'8", like 5'8", 215 with like fat boy abs, because I have abs, but they're fat boy abs. Unless you're supplementing, bro. You know what I mean? Like most 220-pound people are like 6'2", pretty lean. You know what I mean? Like it looks like it's a part of their stature. To me, you can look at me and you're like, he's bigger than he should be for his height. You know what I mean? Like it's almost kind of like a wow. He's definitely doing something. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And for the audience, you might be wondering, why does this relate to my life? Why am I watching this conversation right now? If you post content or you consume content, the moral of the story is that if you are leaner, you will get more views.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean you should get very lean? No, because what do you want to do with your lifting journey? What do you want to do with your life? Do you want to bodybuild, or do you just want to make money looking pretty 7% body fat on social media? Respect to fucking Alex Eubank, bro. He fucking admitted it. He said, I can't do this bulking shit. I can't do this bodybuilding shit. I'm going to just stay lean.
He's straight up about it.
And, you know, that's
same
respect,
with,
bro.
Same with Marco, bro. He was like, bro, this bodybuilding shit, getting heavy like that, he's like, bro, it's not for me. And truthfully, I don't have the genetics to where I want to put myself through that. You know what I mean?
It's valid. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Respect it. You know what I mean?
I haven't seen Marco's shit in a while, bro. Marco's fucking hilarious. I love him.
Everybody's falling off, bro. His views have been falling off too.
Well, he's killing it with the shoe shit. That's like a whole nother thing. That's why, like, for those of you that watch me, probably you see me on fucking TikTok For You page fucking playing Rainbow 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bro, like, Twitch is a whole nother avenue of, like, an audience, and I'm like, my whole goal with that is to bring like people that might be skinnier or fatter that play video games all day like into the gym, because that's like a whole new like audience that you could like possibly get into the gym that you don't like. I never really thought about that, but yeah, some shit like that. What were we saying? We were talking about views and shit. I also want to say about the view shit, and because we were talking about like follower numbers and shit. follower numbers do not matter. So like we're not like we're not here like complaining. We're just kind of like explaining.
I'm assessing what's going on.
Yeah, we're just assessing like the situation. Like I don't want to sound like a brat complaining that I've lost like followers and shit. Like I've honestly looked at it in more of a positive way because
the people that don't fuck with me, bro, they don't fuck with me.
Yeah, exactly. Like so,
like if you
losing 5,000 followers in a year, I've also gained I've
gained followers but lost followers. So the people that are coming and staying are people I actually am resonating with. Those are people that enjoy consuming my content. If you see a viral video of mine, again, chances are that's not even a video where like I'm doing most of my exercise content stuff where I'm providing value. Yep. So if you just show up for that one video, like again, thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting the page for the time that you did. But if you don't fucking resonate with my content and you don't like it, you're only doing me a favor by unfollowing, because now you're just like almost like a bot. Like my Instagram is going to view that follower as a bot, as somebody who doesn't engage with my content, somebody who doesn't like it. No. And it's only going to wreck my engagement. Again, not to sound like a brat, but it only helps me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of view it as like you're filtering out like the people that don't actually like are at your, like they're following you for like the wrong reason or like the wrong video, right? Because you could have a viral video, gain 10,000 followers, but then maybe some are going to be good. Some are going to be like consistently watching your shit and be like, oh, I like this guy's shit. It's more like, it's just more exposure, right? Because that viral video is just you're being exposed to more people that could possibly like view your content, actually enjoy it, and then stay. Whereas some people will just follow you because they thought the video was funny, expecting every video to be like that one possibly, and then unfollowing because every video was not like that one.
Valid.
You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%. And again, I also pride my...
He's good. That's fine.
I also pride myself on not... Like, dude, I had somebody who was my first client. I re-signed him up today. He was one of my first clients. He's my third client when I started doing this, when I was still working in the gym. And he was like, bro, you've grown so much. Like it's only motivated me to even be better. You know what I mean? So those are the people that come back, the people that, dude, again, we got on the call today and he was like, yeah, I went through some things where I fell off my meal plan a little bit. That's why I'm coming back for the accountability. But he was like, bro, I still have the same regiment that we did when I left you. You know what I mean? He's like, and everything that you've taught me has resonated with me. So those are the type of people that I want to help. You know what I mean? The people that actually look at my content and see the value in what I'm trying to do for them. Not just because they're like, oh, this dude has a good physique and he presses 120-pound dumbbells. You know what I mean? Like, because that's not who I am, bro. That's not what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we say this shit all the time, but I feel like the main, like the trending thing to do, or like the shit that everybody's doing that I don't understand how they do well. It's like somebody could just look crazy, like not even like talk to the camera whatsoever, just post like physique shit.
Perfect example.
And then get like 300,000 fucking followers like overnight.
Perfect.
Just like, it's like
perfect example, bro. What was Sam? I don't know if you noticed this. Before Sam's YouTube clips started blowing up, before his YouTube was even getting good videos, he would post a YouTube video every day and he would take a clip from him posing and almost kind of speed it up and then put like little funny sentences behind it. Like, again, I think one of the ones that had like 4 million views. And again, it helped because he was huge, but he was also lean. That was when he was fucking getting gnarly. Yeah. And it'd be something like average Katy Perry listener. And it'd be like sped up. It'd be the Katy Perry song or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So something like that would get like 3 million views. People would go to his profile and then they'd go watch his YouTube. Yep. After that. So it was almost like he was using his short form content as a funnel to his long-term content. You see what I'm saying? It was smart as fuck the way he did it, but I definitely don't think that that's a coincidence that he was posting all those, like if you go look back at it, like look at his old videos, every day it was like a posing video and some sentence of like some sound behind it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And all of those videos were getting like 3 to 4 million views.
Bro, I think when you get to the point, because this is even like, not even just fitness, just kind of like anything, like any sort of content creation. When you get to that point when people are making clips of you and you're not making the clips of yourself from your videos and shit, and people are just watching your shit and making clips out of it, that's when you're in the green, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're fucking chilling. Like that's why Jinxie blew up. Jinxie can do anything right now, and then people will just clip it. Like
and post it for him.
Yeah, he just has to live stream. People will just clip it. He doesn't have to do a single fucking thing. Because it's like, at that point, his face is just going to get automatically more views. So the people that are making these clips are also like benefiting like off of getting views from posting
you get paid.
his shit. Yeah. So.
Coda, please come here. Sit down. Lay down.
Yeah, that's like a whole nother thing. It's like that's why like I'm trying to do YouTube more, bro, but I'm not. I do need to post like clips of the YouTube vids to like
use your short form content as a funnel to drive your long-term content.
Yeah.
You have to, bro. It's like people don't treat this shit like a business, bro. Again, your Instagram, your social media is a funnel for everything that you want everybody to see. Like that's basically like your ad, that's your billboard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the more you use that billboard as a funnel to what you're actually trying to drive people to, the more traction you're going to get there. You know what I mean? That one YouTube video when I was trying to drive people to that client YouTube video, 2 people are still watching that. Like, I think it's got like 6,000 views. You know what I mean? And it gets at least 100 like every week. So people are still watching it. And but because that's for a long time, I was driving people off my story post to the YouTube, off my short form post. You know what I mean? Like, I was trying to lead people to that long form content with short term content.
Yeah.
Boys.
Why are they running around, bro?
Because she's over there.
Oh, all right.
Lay down. Lay down. Buster. Buster.
He's chilling. He's not even in the shot, I don't think.
Lay down.
Yeah. The doggies is out, bro. The dogs is out, man. My dogs is right there, bro.
Three dogs in an apartment is crazy.
Yeah, type shit. Yeah, so that's our how to become a millionaire content creator discussion intro to the podcast, about 20 minutes. Watch that back, and then you could become a millionaire content creator. We just explained the method. That's the method right there. That's all the things that you need to know. And then moving on, something that's not on a positive note, but is also
it's not like it's not positive, but it's just not. It's just reality.
It's shitty, but it's also a good discussion topic. Okay, Mr. Optimal, you can take the floor here. It's all you, brother.
So, as you guys know, I was working with Ghost. I signed a contract with them for 3 months. After this month, I had a call with them, and they dropped me. I will no longer be working with Ghost. From my understanding of the call that I had with CJ, wasn't that my sales were not good. Again, I'm sure they weren't the best sales because I don't know what everybody else's numbers are like, but I was making them consistently $2,000 to $3,000 a month because I was getting like $200 to $300 in commission. I mean, so if I'm getting 10%, I know I'm making you at least $2,000 to $3,000. What I was told was that as an influencer, my content, the way that I put it out, the way I incorporate their products into the content, isn't really what they're looking for their influencer program. And kind of what I got with that was, again, I don't make very entertainment-based content. So not a lot of my videos, every single one of them are going to be short form things that blow up, that catch people's attention. That's going to produce a lot of numbers for them. Again, not to say that the numbers weren't being produced and people weren't using my code. It just, again, wasn't, I guess, what they wanted in terms of the way they're trying to go with their brand. I know they just got like Kelsey Clucaro and a couple other big names. And again, I would say that they make more entertainment-based content. It's more fun to watch. It's less knowledgeable. It's more entertainment-based.
Which I think is a prime example of the way in which the industry is moving and how sad it is that companies are now looking for, like, not to say shitfluencers, but like influencers that don't really, they provide, their value that they provide isn't actually helping them in the gym or helping others in the gym. It's just entertainment, because entertainment is always right now at least doing
It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game.
Better numbers wise, views wise, probably bringing in more sales than actual good information. And I think that personally, I think that's sad. But I mean, it's not even really Ghost's fault because they don't control what's you can control who you sponsor and shit. So I think, in my opinion, it's an L on Ghost's part because you're losing like a solid fucking individual.
I mean, dude, people, I mean, my homie, bro, people still use the code a lot. Like 2 people sent me screenshots this morning of them using the code. At the end of the month, it's no longer going to be active, which is also why I want to like make this post or make this statement, is because I owe it to the people that support me. Like at the end of the month, they might try to use that code and they won't be able to get 20% off anymore. And
it also makes you look bad because you were only with them for 3 months.
And that sucks.
And it's like, oh, this guy's hopping brands and shit. It's like, no, bro, like it's not.
What I will say is I still have Ghost stuff all in my shit. Like I'm still going to use their products. I don't have a code, bro. So it's not like I'm going to be promoting it. They have great products. Their formulas are awesome. I love the brand. I'm just being honest about this because, again, if you're going to support me as a follower, I owe you an explanation in terms of why you can't use my code anymore. And I'm not saying don't use Ghost. I'm actually saying use their products if you love them, because I love them and I love their company. What I am saying is the industry has turned, just like anything else, into a business, and it's a numbers game. And again, right now, entertainment performs better than knowledge. I have knowledge-based content. They want more entertainment-based content with their influencers, is what it seems like. You know what I mean? For them, they have to do that as a company right now because in the space, they're coming up to be one of the larger brands, you know, like Rise, Ghost, Gorilla. I feel like those are like one of the 3 main ones you talk about, right? And he's just straight up with me. He's like, as a larger brand, we have to play the game that every other company is playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would say, think of it this way. When Muscle Magazine was the biggest thing, you would never see some 160-pound lean motherfucker that had 100,000 followers in Muscle Magazine.
Yeah.
Because the industry was not based off of, again, entertainment back then. It was based off of who gets results and who can be the best bodybuilder or the best in their space. You know what I mean? Who has knowledge, who has, like you see people like Hani Rambaud, Jay Cutler, all of the bigger names in these magazines. Again, the industry has changed now to where it's not about how good you are as a competitor, how good you are as a fitness individual, as a trainer. It's about your numbers.
Money.
How many numbers can you generate and how many sales can you produce?
Money.
Yeah.
That's valid. But that's why I kind of like Gorilla, because like I noticed that they post, I think it's like this one guy, they always post like his entire workouts. Like he'll post like a reel of like science-based like back day or some shit. And it's just like, it's not even somebody that has like necessarily a lot of followers. It's just like
they fuck with the content.
And they know that with their brand and all their shit formulated the way it is to be like optimal for like a good workout, posting somebody's full workout could potentially, you know, help somebody that follows Gorilla Mind, you know, oh, I like that exercise, I'm going to do that one. And it's like Gorilla's pushing that. I mean, Gorilla does obviously care about sales and shit. Like, you got to make sales, but like,
I think he's more intentional with his branding in that sense because it's Derek. He's a very knowledge-based guy.
Yeah.
Like, it's, you know what I mean? Every single one of the YouTubes he makes, it would take me at least a week to get all of the data that he fucking gets. You know what I mean? Like, the fucker's putting in work and he's smart. I think Derek sees the value in, again, the comment I made to CJ. I was like, bro, I love y'all's company. I'll always fuck with your products. I was like, what I will say is I know I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life. So let's say a year, 5 years from now, I hit a wave and shit really blows up. Like when I prep or something like that. If you come back to me now and you're like, well, hey, like we'd really love to work with you again. That's where you have burnt the bridge.
Yeah.
Because you've showed me not necessarily as a company, and CJ didn't show me this as an individual because he can't make the decision. He doesn't own Ghost. You know what I mean? He's like, bro, I love your content. He's like, my word of advice to you is do not stop. And I was like, bro, I'm never going to stop. He's like, because you provide so much value. He's like, but the company that's not the direction they're moving in. You know what I mean? So again, I would say 10 years from now, you're still going to see me in this space doing the things that I'm doing, and it's only going to help me. to be consistent. 10 years from now, are you going to see the same influencers that are making entertainment-based content do that? Not even like throwing shade at Marco. Marco was so into his fitness content with YouTube, with his preps, with everything, while it was doing well for him, while the views were there. The second the views aren't there, shift of content to shoe stuff. You see what I'm saying? That shows me that
what you're actually passionate
where your
about
passion
too,
is,
yeah.
dude. Exactly. My passion is in fitness, bro, in bodybuilding.
Yeah.
My passion is not in the views.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I feel like that speaks volumes, bro. Because again, I'm going to be in this space 10 to 20 years from now.
Yeah.
There are going to be motherfuckers like Callum Varmoger or other people that come and go. I made a post yesterday on this with like your fitness goals. I was like, the reason you're not successful at something is because you're not actually willing to suck long enough to be good.
Pause.
Okay, you're not willing to like be bad at something long enough to actually see the results that you want.
Yeah.
And that comes in waves. So dude, just because you do something forever and I see success for 5 years straight doesn't mean that I'm not going to hit a mark where it's a little less than what it was.
Yeah, I think.
But
honestly,
if I quit,
yeah.
I never get that return on investment again. So again, if I'm not willing to suck at something a little bit, then I'm never going to get really good at it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You have to be willing to climb the mountain. Like you have to be willing to fucking take the negative to actually see the return or the positives. You know what I mean?
Type shit, man. Fucking Rainbow Six Siege, bro. It's fucking Emerald for 2 seasons straight, bro. I hit Diamond this season, bro. I was ass for so long. I was dookie, but I put in the work, bro. Put in the hours, and now I hit Diamond. And next season I will hit Champion. You get it or no? See, I don't think my passion is shifting. I think I found a hobby that I can just like, not like rely on, but like I know at the end of the day, after all the fucking things that I do and all the stress that's built up, I can get on that shit, play it for a couple hours, and then fucking like just kind of like,
well, let's talk about something.
Get it out.
Let's talk about something.
Yeah.
What I've noticed in the last 3 years and what's really fucked with me, not to say that I don't enjoy the gym. I love the fucking gym.
Yeah.
Since I'm always filming in the gym used to be therapy for me before I was filming every day because I was very much in the moment.
Yep.
Because all I'm thinking about is my sets, my reps, da-da-da-da-da. When I'm filming, I'm thinking about, is the camera quality right? Is the mic working? Is this, that, and the third? So I'm less in the moment and I'm working.
Yeah.
So the gym has become less of therapy for me and more like work. Not to say that I don't fucking enjoy it. I love the shit out of it. And obviously when I'm under a fucking bar and I'm dying on my last set, like I'm in the moment. But again, it's less of me like having this couple hours of like I'm escaping because I'm working.
Yeah.
To now I know like when I get home, again, I need something to where I'm like,
I completely get
like
that.
I have to be able, because again with the game, bro, like when we play Mario Kart every night, that's what we've been doing is play Mario Kart.
Yeah.
When I'm fucking playing the Mario Kart, the only thing I fucking care about is what place I'm in the fucking Mario Kart. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very present. I'm just like in the moment, and that is very good for me. I'm not thinking about a client's problems. I'm not thinking about my lift, if I'm going to PR today, if the camera angle was perfect, if this was okay, like what the audio on that post was like, what this comment said, you know what I mean? I'm just there and I'm just enjoying my time.
Because like I've realized over the years of lifting that like shit does not hit the same. Pre-workout does not hit the same. Like the like late night lifts with the boys. Like I remember I went to Jersey. I lifted with one of my boys. And I remember lifting with my boys back in like high school. That
and
shit
you're
used
like,
to hit
dude, you're like
different.
lit, bro.
That shit used
You feel
to
like
hit.
you feel like you went to a fucking party or something, bro. I'm like, dog, like.
Yeah, and I know it's probably not even just us. It's probably people that don't even film content too. I would think that like as you grow and you go to the gym more and more, it kind of like starts to not hit the same anymore. I've kind of viewed it as kind of just part of my like daily schedule. Like I have certain things that I do every single day.
The gym is one of them.
And the gym is just one of them now. It's not really like I go and I'm like fighting my demons or whatever the fuck. And I'm like,
see, I have that because like every day I at least have one moment in the gym where I think about my past and my mental health. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
let's beat that thought out of your head.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, more so, like I used to find that, again, I would be almost like in my own little world for hours in the gym, bro. Like late night lifts with the boys. Bro, I would work doubles in a fucking kitchen after I just got sober. I'm talking 12 hours a day behind a hot grill.
Yeah.
Get off of work. My parents' gym was right down the road and I had the keys. I'd be in that bitch at 11:30 p.m. fucking screaming, bro. Like having the best time of my life.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. You know what I mean? It doesn't hit like that for me anymore because, again, it's more like work.
I do, yeah. I feel that.
So I do need those hobbies, or at least a moment a day where I'm like, this is just me.
Yeah.
Now, the hobby really helps. What I will say is what's helped me more so get my thoughts down on paper, bro, and I swear it's like God talking to me today. I saw a TikTok post and it was like, your mental health and your relationship with God would be a lot better if you read the Bible more and prayed less. And I was like,
Yeah.
And she was like, listen, you think God didn't hear you the first time that you prayed that prayer? You think he doesn't hear you the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time? She was like, bro, yeah, you're speaking to God, but you don't realize that God's also got to speak to you. And to hear him speak, you got to read the word.
Yeah.
So like what has helped me be very present is I'll at least try to read like a chapter or a devotional a day. And that moment where I'm like trying to be present and listen to what God might be telling me is the most like peaceful moment I have in the day.
Yeah.
And genuinely, it's almost like he's trying to tell me something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, bro, when I listen more instead of speak more, I feel more at peace. You know what I'm saying?
One of the biggest problems I have, that's why I do that podcast where I listen to someone read the Bible. Even when I was like younger, bro, I hated like
the wording.
No, I hated reading class, like English class.
Oh.
I can't read. I have to read a sentence 20 times in a row to like understand it sometimes. Like if I'm reading a giant thing, it's like, I don't know if that's like some dyslexia shit or
You might
I
just
don't
have
know
really
what
bad
it is.
ADHD.
I don't, bro. I'll have to, because I'll read something.
Unless I'm the same way.
I won't actually read it in my mind. I'll just like
Oh no, I understand.
And I'm like, oh,
I have to be
again.
super interested in something
Yes,
for me to like absorb it, like visually reading something.
Yeah.
Now that being said, it's gotten better I will say this, just gotten better in my old age. Like the older I get, the more I see the value in like, okay, if I can sit down and actually try to interpret what this is saying, it also makes you critically think.
Yeah.
Like that's something that our generation is, like my kid's generation is going to be fucked with, bro. Like think about it this way. Every kid that goes to school now gets a fucking computer to work on, even in elementary school. You know how bad my kid's handwriting is going to be? That's a fucking skill, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you should be able to do that. I've even noticed the more that I work on the computer, I go to like write client notes. I'm a lot sloppier than I used to be. You know what I mean? And bro, that's a skill. You know what I mean? Like we should be practicing that.
My handwriting has always been like decent.
Mine's okay. You can tell it's a male's handwriting.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? But you can read it.
Type shit.
Yeah. Bro, I guess
yeah.
this is something crazy since we just got into talking about God. Dude, I'm really struggling, but I'm going to try to quit smoking.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I saw Gabe did it, and then I called Joe yesterday because he gave it up for Lent. And I was talking to Joe, and he, bro, like, again, talking to somebody that's been doing it almost as long as I have. Because let me provide some context here. Dude, I've been smoking every day since I was 12 years old.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Again, to put it into context, I have been smoking for more than half my life, getting high every day. Wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gotten to the point where being sober feels more like being high to me because that's my normal, is being high. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I guess talking to Joe about it, he was like, bro, the first 3 days were hard. He's like, but the fourth day, bro, I was at a basketball game and I felt like I was a kid and I was just like high off life. He's like, bro, I swear to God, I'm like in the basketball game and I swear to God, I felt like I was peaking. He's like, bro.
Peaking.
He was like, bro.
Joe,
He's like, bro. He's like, bro, I'm fucking peaking right now. He's like, but I'm just peaking off life.
Yeah.
Like literally. And bro, when I say I have not felt that, unless I'm in church or like having a serious euphoric moment with like Callie and the boys around, I just want to be able to be high off life and like get excited for things again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I will also say,
because doesn't it like desensitizes you kind of, or no?
Bro, it honestly more so makes me more in my head.
Okay.
But I will say, like, not more in my head in a bad way. It makes me think. But what I will say is every time I smoke now, I'm getting to this place where I'm smoking, and it's not like I feel bad that I'm high, right? Like I have no negative feeling about it because I've been doing it forever. But I more so ask myself, and this is what Joe said to me last night, and I was like, dude, you're reading my mind because this is how I feel. I'm more so asking myself, like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
And again, I used to smoke because when I first started smoking, I liked smoking with my homies. Like that was like something that we did. You know what I mean? It's like something I did with my boys. And I was actually getting high to where like I couldn't get high and go do regular shit because it was actually changing like the way I was behaving. And you see what I'm saying? Now it's just like I'm just smoking to smoke. You know what I mean? And again, I'm asking myself, like, what am I really getting out of this? And I find the more that I step into my relationship with God, I almost hear this little voice in my head when I get high of like, you know, you probably would feel better if you just stayed sober.
Yeah. It's like you don't have to.
Yeah. And again, I'm more so, it's like I almost hear God being like, on the other side of quitting smoking weed is like everything that you want.
Yeah.
That's almost kind of like what I'm hearing in my head, like more profitable business months, more intentional content, better relationships with Callie, with you. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that I want. It's almost like God's whispering to me like, hey, you've been doing this since you were 12. Like, it might be time for you to take this out of your heart. You know what I mean? Because, like, bro, I do something every day. Like, if I smoke every day, but I don't pray to God every day, what is the actual idol that's on my heart? You know what I mean? Like, what am I actually worshiping?
Back to, like, you saying, like, asking yourself, like, why you even do it. That's like one of the biggest things, and like thankfully I actually like adapted this mindset a lot sooner. Is people like growing up in like high school around like the whole partying scene, like every fucking weekend or whatever. Everybody was drinking. Everybody's asking me why I'm not drinking.
I fell into it, bro. I did it.
But I'm saying what my thing is I would ask myself and ask other people that were drinking would be like, why do you do it? Or like I would try to wrap my head around, like, I even asked my mom, I think, like, recently or, like, a couple of years ago because she's not so well off with that. So I'm like, Mom, why do you do it? And she's like, it reduces my anxiety or whatever. And then, like, I didn't want to, like, go on, like, a whole thing with her about that. But it's like, don't you think if you cut it out completely, you wouldn't have the ups and downs of anxiety? Oh, now I'm good.
Now I'm not good. Now I need a drink.
Oh, now it's way up here. Now I need to bring it down all the way to here. When it's like you could just be here.
Bro, dead ass. Again, I get something happens that ticks me off. It's not even that I want to get high. It's that my body almost goes right to the fucking bong, bro.
Yep.
I'm like subconsciously, almost like robotically, like, you know what I mean? Like doing it. I don't need it, bro.
Yeah. And it's like, what did I do? Going back to the alcohol thing, fucking, another reason a lot of people drink, or I would ask people, or people even to this day in TikTok comment sections that, you have a better time.
You don't want to have a good time?
Oh, yeah.
I saw this on...
Like, bro, I could have a good time, bro, being present in the moment without putting poison in my system, bro.
TNF is a smart ass, bro, but he put this on his story the other day, and it's a really good answer. And this is coming from a recovering addict, bro. This is coming from somebody who used to drink all the time, who used to do drugs all the time, and thought, I ain't got no fucking problem. I can function. I got good grades. It wasn't until I almost died and friends started dying where I was like, wow, do we really need to be doing this? Again, if you think that you need alcohol to enjoy your time with the people that you love, that is indicative of a larger problem. Period. End of that sentence.
Yeah.
I can be sober, especially with this epilepsy thing. I will drink, put it this way. Like if it's my wedding, I'm going to have a couple drinks. Like I am. It's my fucking wedding. I'm not saying I have to drink to enjoy my wedding, but if I am in that moment, like, hey, I want to have a couple drinks, I'm going to have a couple drinks. I don't need to be drunk to enjoy that time though.
Yeah.
So I don't have this attachment of like, oh, I have to fucking drink at my wedding. Dude, I just got diagnosed with epilepsy. I'm not supposed to be drinking at all. That isn't necessarily like a scared sentence to me because I could do that. But I could also just be like, hey, if I want to have a drink, I can have a drink. Do you see what I'm saying? So again, it's not like I'm attaching it to like, I have to be doing this to enjoy myself. It's more so just like, if I want to do it, I'll do it. And if I don't, and most of the time, I don't want to do it. Oh. It's when you realize that you're actually doing things because everybody else around you is fucking doing them that you're like, do I actually want to be doing this right now?
Or you do it out of like routine or just like because like you smoke every day, you've done it for so long. It's kind of like,
what do I do now?
What the fuck? Yeah, what do I do now?
Dude, again, I have a massage this afternoon. I'm talking about not smoking, but I guarantee you the second we get off this podcast, my first initial thought is going to be, I want to hit that bong before I go to that massage.
Yeah. Or, oh, I'm getting Chick-fil-A tonight. Oh, I want to do this right now. So the Chick-fil-A be hitting.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it's all habits, bro, and how you break those things down. Now, back to the not having fun thing.
Oh, dude, and every time TikTok is just like, bro. Looking at the comment sections are always like,
oh, dude, it's terrible. But here's what I have for you. And if you're not a Christian, don't take this as a way of like God's telling you to not have fun. Dude, if you feel like you need to drink, if you feel like you need to look at women, be lustful, do any of these things to enjoy yourself, I'm going to break it down like this. When you start having a relationship with God, you join a covenant. That is a promise. That is also like the covenant that you have with your wife. So when you get married, do you go home to your wife and go, hey, I'm going to go look at a couple naked bitches on Instagram here real quick, but if you tell me that I can't do that, I'm not allowed to have fun. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a covenant, bro. You have this new relationship. You don't need to drink to have fun. You don't need to watch porn to feel what you think you're needing to feel. You don't need to have lustful thoughts about women. Yes, they're going to happen, but it's not what you attach yourself to. I don't need to smoke. I don't need to do these things to enjoy life or have fun. Because they're not necessary.
No.
They're genuinely not. It's decisions that I am making. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So again, if you're just actively making the decision to be less of a better version of you, that's your decision. You know what I mean? But you have this covenant, you have this promise of just being alive. You have this like job to be the best version of yourself so that you can fucking change the world, because everybody can change the world. But if you fall into that trap, and I've fallen into it myself, which is why I was an addict for a while, of like, I need these things to have fun, or I have to do this to have fun. I can't look like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you get married and you're like, oh, I can't look at women anymore. Bro, you sound like an idiot. You know what I mean? Say out loud what you're saying. Oh, I can't have an alcoholic drink at any occasion I want to go to, so I can't have a good time. That sounds like you're just an alcoholic.
I'm about to say, you're just already putting it in your mind that you can't do something without the presence of something else that isn't even necessary in the first place.
Exactly.
So, you know, if you're drinking, you're probably a bot, bro. Let's be real.
Think back. This is what people say all the time. I want life to be as fun as I was when I was growing up. Bro, were you drinking all the time when you were fucking growing up? Like, before I started getting into that shit, I think about how, like, happy I was. Think about, like, going to play backyard football with your homies at, like, 11 years old or something like that. Like, bro, lit. Genuinely, like, fucking butterflies in my stomach to go fucking just play football.
Yeah.
I want to feel like that again.
Yeah.
You want to feel like that? You don't need all these other things, because those other things are enhancing the way you feel in that moment. But every time outside of that, it's bringing you down. Because now you feel like, well, damn, I had such a good time when I was drunk that one time. Like, don't I need to do that all the time to have fun? No. And you probably didn't even have that good of a time when you were drunk. You just perceive it that way.
Yeah. That's real shit. And then going back to when you were younger, I think the main reason everything hit different than it does now that you're older is you're just like less present. Shout out my boy Justin. Present, be present. Justin Martini, you guys know him. When you're a kid, you have nothing else to be stressed out about, really. So I guess that is a big thing too. But it's just like whenever you were doing something, you weren't focused on anything else other than doing the one thing that you were doing, playing with your boys, playing fucking kickball at recess, bro. Like you're in school.
And you're in that moment.
You're in school, you're learning, and then you're like, oh, it's recess time. I'm locked in on kickball. We're having a good time. We're just running around. I'm not looking at my phone to see, oh, did this person follow me back? How many views did this thing get? Oh, wait, Jinxie, what happened to Jinxie? Oh, where's Kais and Nat has a new girlfriend? It's like, I think the social media shit is the biggest thing where it's like, there's just so many things going on, and it's right here, bro. It's literally, it's right fucking here. You could go in your pocket and it's right there.
But in reality, bro, everything that you should be paying attention to that's happening
is with your fucking eyeballs,
it's right
bro.
Fucking in front of your face.
And it's right, it's everywhere.
I saw something the other day that fucked with me. It said, put your brain where your feet are at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So instead of putting it here, again, how many views did I get? Put my brain where my feet are at. Where am I right now? What am I doing? Who am I around? What am I experiencing? That's how you live life. We're not living, bro. Again, I have a bad problem of it. When we're talking in the gym or having conversations, it is rude as fuck if you're trying to talk to me and I'm checking something. You know what I mean? Like, and we both have a bad habit of doing that, bro. Again, in that moment, I am genuinely more focused on this world in my phone than what my fucking homeboy is trying to tell me.
As soon as I reset the camera, I come back and you're here.
No.
I was like, fuck.
But dude, again, and to put it in perspective of like, I've lost people, bro. How would I feel if the last conversation we had, like say you got in a car wreck or I got in a car wreck, if the last conversation we had was you trying to talk to me and I'm fucking, yeah,
bro.
But do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not aware of it until after the fact and until it's too late.
No.
Like, bro, so be present because it's important. You never know. You never fucking know, bro, when it's that last moment or that last time you get to have the conversation or the last time you get to do this. You just don't. Presence is important.
That's real.
Bro, again, that's just Jut right there, bro. The day he died, bro. Dude, he called me that morning and I could tell that he was kind of fucked up. And he was like, yo, Alistair. He's like, will you skip school and come hang out with me today? This is when I was still going to school. I just got sober. I knew he was fucked up. So I lied to him. I was like, bro, I'm going to school. I was like, I'll call you later and I'll come hang out with you. I was like, but I can tell you're sauced up right now. And I was like, I'm not trying to be around this. Dude, he called me later, man, and I ignored his phone call. I wanted to play video games and chill out because I had school the next day. I had to get up early. 11:30, my buddy calls me and wakes me up. And he says, Alistair, I really need you to calm down after I tell you what I'm about to tell you. He goes, but Jut's dead. That was it, bro. I never got to talk to that motherfucker again. So when I say like presence, bro, is so important. Because what I would do to go back and just put myself in that moment to be more present so I could answer that fucking phone call. Dude, I have thoughts all the time like, maybe I could have saved his life. You know? Like, bro, and you will never know how much you will hate yourself for those moments until they happen. And that's why I say it is so important to be present. And again, I still fuck up doing it. But like, bro, you never know when it's your last moment. So being present and putting yourself in the moment, caring about the people around you and what's actually happening in front of your fucking face is so important. Because again, it could all be gone in a matter of seconds.
Real.
It's facts.
That's real. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, bro.
I don't think you ever said that.
It's hard for me to say, bro.
Dude, I can't even imagine.
I ignored his fucking phone call, bro. He's like,
yeah.
he's like one of my best friends, bro. And he died that night, bro. Like, again, dude, you never know. You just never know. That's why I don't hold hate in my heart for people, bro. because it just eats you alive. And that's something like I have hate for myself for that. Like that eats me alive. You know what I mean? So it's just something you have to ask yourself, what's important to you? What's on this fucking phone or a video game? Or again, the people that you love, bro. And it's a hard thing to do in the moment. But bro, they created these things not to help you, but to fucking distract you and to hurt you. Truthfully, in my opinion.
I agree. I think it's all the devil.
Yeah. Again, God does his work by allowing us to literally put our faith content out and do what he's doing. But, bro, God didn't create these phones. You know what I mean? This is not a work of God.
Yeah. A lot of the shit, like, isn't.
No, bro.
Create nowadays, bro.
Even, again, talking back to the covenant thing, we've been talking a lot about rap music. Can I listen to this or should I listen to this? Again, when I view it a way of like, do I need to listen to music that degrades women and curses all the time and talks about satanic shit just to have fun? Like I genuinely, you know what I mean? I don't, because I'm like, what am I telling God? It's like same thing as telling your wife, oh, I love you, but I'm going to go look at butt-ass naked women real quick so I can have fun. Like, dude, what are you telling God?
Yeah.
I love you, but Travis Scott's music is more important to me.
That's real. Travis Scott is ass, no, so I don't care. That's an easy not to listen to Travis Scott. Okay. Respectfully. But the new Yeet album I thought it was pretty good. But I probably shouldn't
the
listen
fucking
to
withdrawals link? If I ain't putting money, I'm having withdrawals or something like that.
No, but he does say in his damn song, and I skip it every single time. He's like, I feel like God. And I'm like, shut the fuck up,
no,
bro.
you don't.
Like, you're not that guy,
But even
bro.
that, bro, like, nah, that doesn't sit right with me.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. But, like, cognitively in my brain, when I listen to it, I'm like, no.
But that that should tell you something about the music in general.
Yes.
Exactly.
And I don't even want to... But when I listen to music, because, like, I think maybe some people do, they listen to music and then they want to be like Yeet and they want to and they actually listen to the lyrics and then they are influenced by the lyrics. I never listen to a song and be like, oh, now I want to just go fuck bitches or I want to go feel like God. Like, no, like I listen to it because which is probably me kind of like, not having it, like having an excuse, but like having like an out as to why I listen to it. But like, I really don't listen to music. And I think most people, when they listen to music, they don't like try to replicate in real life all the lyrics that they're like listening to. You know what I'm saying?
No. But dude, your eyes and ears and mouth they're entrance ways to your heart. You know what I'm saying? So what you perceive and what you view. And again, this is just something that dude, I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't think it. Like, bro, I have never had those thoughts in my life. I shouldn't be listening to this. I shouldn't be smoking. I shouldn't be doing this. Second, I start stepping into my faith, pulling at my heart. Like, I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be listening to this. Why is this convicting me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, bro, because it's God telling you something. And bring it to that. I guess my struggle with it is I'm almost like, well, what music am I going to listen to? Because I like hard music, bro. I love worship music, but I am not always trying to listen to You Are the Prize, My Jesus. And that's a banger.
That's
like,
a banger.
Bro, my Jesus, you satisfy.
Yo, Chicken&Rice gospel concert coming soon.
Exactly. So it's a great song, but like in the gym, I'm not trying to listen to that. Now, I did find this one dude the other day, bro. His name's Shia Zamora. Like this I could get down with, bro, in the gym. This is a pretty hard song. False prophet. It ain't no preacher.
Yeah. Ashton just put me on to some like rock guy.
Yeah, bro.
Like Christian rock, and it was actually decent. I'm not even gonna lie,
bro. So this song I'm saying goes so hard. If you listen to the lyrics, he says, "Pretty little devil, liar, deceiver, false prophet, blood wicked, ain't no preacher. The devil's all around you and he's purging. The devil's all around you, feel him lurking. A cold-hearted, sucking little leecher, oh, I should have known you're no good for me. And then it goes into like Yahweh was raised on the third day. Like, bro, but like the beat and the tone to it is just like, let's go, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I need more of that then.
That's what I'm saying. And I guess, dude, we just have to look for it.
Well, it's not even that, bro. It's just shit like that does not get pushed by media.
Because why would
No, but like that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like
that should be a banger, bro. This should be on like the top 100, bro.
If you genuinely don't believe that they like silence and like shadow ban certain content and certain things, like you're bugging, bro.
Yeah, you are bugging.
Look up the firmament on YouTube, bro. If you look up the firmament on YouTube, they're not going to show you every video that pops up is going to be like flat earther destroyed by this or like anything to do with like God. Look up like proof that God is real. And then I guarantee the video that pops up is going to be like proof that God is not real.
Yeah. It's the antithesis of what you're looking for.
Yes, bro. They just show you shit that is going to make you disbelieve God. And if you don't believe that agenda at this point, you're tripping balls. You're tripping. The agenda is so obvious that they try to push, and it's like absolutely insane.
Call me crazy, but I think we're close to the end times.
I don't think you're crazy, bro.
And I think that, again, it says in Revelations that God will start to call his children. Like, bro, I don't think it's a coincidence that, like, do you see Russ just got saved?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I'm going to show you something.
I don't think it's a coincidence that I have started to step into my faith, that all the people around me have started to step into my faith, that more people are stepping into their faith. There's Christian gatherings all over the world. There's people in Israel and in the Middle East getting saved out of nowhere, right? Oh, dude, I saw that. I reposted it when you
reposted it too?
Yeah. Dude, we're close. And again, I will say God calls his children, bro, because he's calling you home. He is calling you home.
No.
He's not, again, the agenda, bro, of this world, the devil wants as many. I think this is where people get fucked up. The devil is not in hell right now. At the end of times is when everybody goes to where they're going to end up going.
No.
The devil wants as many souls to go to hell with him as possible. Because when he goes there, bro, he's done. His game is done. God has played the final hand. That's it. You know what I mean? Jesus comes back and destroys everything that is evil. He wants as many people to go with him. He does not want you to go to heaven. He does not want me to go to heaven. So why would the agenda of this world be to save your soul? Because, dude, again, it says in the Bible, the devil is king and prince of this world. God is king of the universe, but God did give him the right to be king of this world. Because God gave us free will. We choose whether we're going to step into his grace or not.
That's real.
So
let me read this real quick. Article or like a article thing in 2022. Don't panic, but the super wealthy are quietly building doomsday bunkers.
Don't panic.
A Bible verse. I don't know. It doesn't say the exact one, I don't think. When the Lord rises to shake the earth, his enemies will crawl into holes in the ground. They will hide in caves in the rocks from the terror of the Lord and the glory of his majesty. Nice. Another article. Muslim men in Gaza seek Christ after over 200 dream of Jesus on the same night. Yeah. There's more too. Oh, this one was crazy. NASA headline titled "The Moon is Rusting, and researchers want to know why." Joel 2:31. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and the terrible day of the Lord come. The moon is rusting.
Bro.
The moon into blood.
They don't even.
What is in blood?
Red, bro.
Iron.
Yeah.
Rusting.
Dude, I know. First of all, we ain't even make it to the moon in the first place. So NASA ain't looking at the fucking moon the way they think they are. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Like, bro.
So just all you got to do is figure it out. Okay, you can do your own research. Do you, bro?
We live on a flat Earth.
But yeah,
I'm telling you.
Believe it or not, bro. It's more of a possibility than us being on the round Earth, because if we ain't go to the moon, bro, and they're lying to us, they're lying to us about a lot more things than you don't even know, bro.
And I ain't never been on no boat that sailed from one end of the fucking world to the next.
How are we on the moon in like the 1950s and we're not on the moon now? Why are we not on the moon now?
Bro, you mean to tell me with AI and everything we have that there isn't a fucking spaceship that can take me up to the moon? And I can't have oxygen up there somehow?
Bro, we ain't been to the moon, bro. This shit is, bro. Y'all are tripping. Yo, let's do some questions, bro. We're about to be out.
Let's do one because she's on the way back.
All right, bet. Yo, that was a W segment. That was all freestyle, by the way. We did not even plan any of that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the discussion. I'm sure we'll get a lot of shit about the moon shit, but it's okay. Another thing is like Christian. People ask if I'm Christian. Like, do people ever ask you if you're a Christian? What are we?
I'm a Christian.
Is that what it is though? It's like
Christ. That just means Christ follower.
Okay, well that's not bad. I'm like, when people ask me that shit, it's like,
no. When people ask me what denomination I am, is when I'm like, I don't have one of those.
I was about to say, like,
I'm Christian.
Yeah, that's just actually.
Why are we creating? Why
Christ.
are we creating more division? Does it matter if you're fucking Pentecost and I'm Baptist? Like, I don't even know what those two things mean. But what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, dude, like these questions are like, versus how many Johnsons can you fit in your mouth realistically? Like, what is this, bro?
No,
is this real, bro?
Pick one good one, and then if there's not any really good ones, let's close it out.
What is
she is on the way back.
This one's...
And we had some fire topics today.
When is the perfect time to start cutting to get that nice bod in time for summer? Depends. Depends on a lot of...
so person dependent.
Yeah, so...
What do you look like? When is... Like...
Is cardio necessary when you average 20 to 30 steps a day doing your job? Hell no.
Yes.
Cardio? Like separate cardio?
Is it a necessity when you average 20 to 30 steps?
30K.
Oh, I was like, this motherfucker's walking 20 to 30 steps a day and you're telling him that he don't need to walk more? Holy
30, 30K. Yeah, okay. Hell no,
yeah,
bro.
No, you're good.
Yeah, you're chilling. If you're going to have a cheat meal, what do you like best? Sushi or wings? Someone said top 5 Christian songs, in your opinion. I need to do more research on that, low-key.
Ooh, we could do our top 5 favorite worship songs. I don't
know the names of them, though, bro.
Oh.
I could sing them.
I like Firm Foundation a lot. Christ is my firm foundation.
Yeah, that's top 5. That's top 5 for
sure. The rock on which I stand.
This is actually a really good one coming from one of my friendos. If you can change your journey, what would you do different from the start?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I am who I am. And no,
I'm saying to make it more optimal, like in terms of like gains.
Oh,
or like,
okay. I would get on gear later.
Nice. Why?
Because I could have maxed out my natural potential a little bit more.
Okay.
I was very gung-ho because it got to the point where I was like, I'm going to do this and nobody can tell me yes or no. You know what I mean? Like me and Dawson have had this conversation. When you get to the point as an athlete, when you're like not even thinking about it anymore, but you're taking the steps to go like do it because you're like so at the point where you're like, I'm going to fucking do this either way. I wish I would have, because Kevin was my first coach and he told me, he was like, bro, I cannot tell you what to do. He's like, I'm telling you that you have more potential to max out. But he's like, if you know you want to do bodybuilding for the rest of your life, it's not a bad thing to get on gear. Now, again, I think I would have been better off if I maxed out my potential as much as I could have before I just hopped on, regardless of me loving this sport and wanting to do it forever. Do I regret it? Not really, because I still love what I'm doing and where I'm at, but I definitely think it would have made my journey a little more optimal, and it would have made my health in the long run just that much better.
Yeah, I think when it comes to like regretting versus like changing certain things, like I don't really regret anything either. But if I could go back and change one thing about my journey in the gym, it was just like eating more when I first started out, because
you look like a twig, boy.
Bro, I started following that boy Greg Doucette. And that man with the fucking main gaining shit, I thought that shit was the gospel. And no, bro, it was bad. I had like an eating disorder from watching that motherfucker, bro. I swear.
Like didn't even want to up your calories at all. Like,
yeah, bro. I was already doing like 20K steps from like the shit I was working, and I was like going for walks, and then I was still like, he's like 150 minutes of cardio a week. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do cardio too then. Fucking, I was doing like crazy. Like I was doing like 30 minutes to an hour of cardio, and then I was doing like all these steps and shit too. And then I'm eating like a fucking bird, eating like 2,000 calories, and I'm like 150, and then I got down to like 142 pounds because I was like trying to get like shredded and shit and try to stay lean. And bro, if I would have actually ate like a lot in like the way I eat now, like optimally, and like with five meals a day.
Everybody makes that mistake, dude. Every single person makes that mistake.
But it's like,
I made that mistake.
That's the one thing I would change, bro, because I would be light years ahead of what I am now.
Yeah, but put it this way. Would it have dawned on you that hard that you were making a mistake if you didn't go through the process of knowing that you fucked up?
Yeah.
And that's why I think trial and error is really good, because
that's what I'm saying. It helped me so much because now I know so much now, and I know how bad I messed up, but it's like, I don't regret it.
You just wish you would have done it a little differently.
I wish I would have did it differently, yeah, because everything I've done has led me to today, and I'm grateful for where I am. But it's like, I would be so much I'd be so much better off now and probably bigger if I ate how I should have ate.
That's valid.
And I don't even know if I would have gyno, bro. I think that shit gave me gyno.
Your hormones were probably
I think
imbalanced.
they were so fucked, bro.
Probably.
And it probably gave me gyno. I probably wouldn't be fucking gyno boy over here if I did fucking Greg Doucette, bro. Well, I can't blame him though. I did it to myself, but that was like the influence.
I gotta get to this massage, so I need to leave in the next 20 minutes.
Yeah. W Potter.
Yeah.
Code Chicken on Chicken&RiceClothing. Young LA, Gila Mix, Gorilla Minds. I'm actually I'll text Gorilla Mind this week for you.
Okay.
I got you.
Yeah.
Because they probably want you because of your content. They'll probably check it out. Code Optimal. Gila Mix. Uprising, right?
Chicken and rice.
And Chicken and Rice.
The new drop is live. You guys need to go buy some stuff.
Yeah. Chicken&rice.store. Peace out. Killing me from yesterday. That might have been the best one of all time.
That was really good.